common sense for relationships. My name is Anietie, and on this channel, we tell you how to make your relationships work. So before we go for that, click that button, share, subscribe, and today I have with me a very special guest. Most of the time, you don't see him. In fact, you have never seen him because he's usually behind the scenes, and eventually he's the one who does all the video editing and stuff like that. But today he's on that spot. Yes, his name is Mr. John Ekeleme. And you see all those wonderful videos we do, right? Lyrics videos, our common sense videos. He's the one who does most of the editing. Yes. And why is he on the spot today? Because something fantastic happened not too long ago. He got married. Let's get down to business. How did you do this marriage without making your bank account go red?
You have to remember this, like, okay, cheap things are, they're actually cheap things are nice and fantastic. You don't necessarily need to go for, even when you go to food, you're like, okay, 150 guests. I call them like, somebody saying, can't you do 2 bags of rice? 2 bags of rice for who? And who?
Interesting.
I remember in one of the, when it came to the food aspect, she even told me that, okay, I need to go to the market so that I know the price of some of these things, because the mom was saying that this money that you people are giving is not enough, that how many people will this money feed? And at the end of the day, what we budgeted still worked for us.
And actually, because there was no time planning the team, no event plan, and work took most of my time. Don't add, because I don't want to be owing anybody.
So you gave a warning to all the people that were doing one thing or the other for you.
Don't add. It's not to know. You tell me, I gave you this one during your wedding. I don't want to get it.
Many weddings get delayed because intending couples wait to save or raise enough money for the event. I'm sure you've seen that. There's the general expectation that you should have a good turnout at your wedding. Almost as if that is seen as an indication of how successful the marriage will be.
Interesting. And then there's something important that you mentioned, the fact that you can actually find good things at affordable price if you will take the time to look for it rightly. So this is one of my pastor used to say, low budget excellence. Low budget excellence. So that's you look for excellence that is affordable, right? And you know something, in this budget adjustment, the part that I am excited about when it comes to budget adjustment is that you are looking within. You are paying attention to the resources you have. You are not planning your wedding with other people's money in mind. So before I jump to conclusions and assume, please tell me, did you like solicit for funds from people, to say, bring me, Uncle this, please give me 500,000, Uncle that, pay for her for us and stuff like that? Did you reach out to people here and there to raise money for this wedding?
When we started the whole white wedding thing, we started with what we had in our account, right? So when we did the card, and sent to family and friends, some of our uncles started saying, okay, where are we going to help out with? It wasn't like we begged for them to give us whatever money to say, okay, this must be what we want to do. We said, we sent out cards and people sent money like, oh, I'm using this money to support you, whatever you can do with it. So we worked around what we had so that
interesting part is why they are giving us that money. They're still thinking of a way to make savings out of that money.
So it wasn't like, oh, they gave us money for the wedding.
No.
Blow it on the wedding.
No,
it was like, this is money that has come to us. How do we use it best? Right?
Okay, this goes to the wedding, this goes to the savings after the wedding.
Okay, cool. So see, this is really interesting.
Another trend that baffles me is the sponsor. You won't believe the number of lovebirds out there who keep postponing their wedding date because they are waiting for funding from a sponsor and for a window on the business sponsor's calendar for the wedding to hold. Please break out of that mold if you're in that situation. You can go for a budget wedding. Stop waiting around. Cut your coat according to your size, or in this case, your wedding plans according to your budget, and move on.
Now, how was that? If you liked it, this is a good time for you to click like. And if you didn't really like it, but then you learned something, and you know someone who can also gain from, the things we talked about here, please share. It's a good time to share. Share on Twitter, share on Facebook, share on your WhatsApp, share everywhere. Help us spread the word. Yes. And just in case you have not yet subscribed to this channel, this is a good time to do so. Subscribe, please, and click that notification button, the bell. Yes, click it so that every single time we upload something, you will be one of the first to know. Finally, if you want to tell us what to do on this channel, as in, some of those extra things that we can use to ginger the swagger. Swagger, whatever. Anyway, yes, leave a comment. And if you really enjoyed the video, leave a comment. And if you feel there's something we should do better, leave a comment. And if you don't even like what I'm saying, leave a comment. Bye!